Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to AJ Kelly Park and tonight's National Premier League Queensland match between Peninsula Power and the Gold Coast Knights. The team lineup for the match this evening for the visitors, the Gold Coast Knights. Number 1, Sebastian Around. Number 3, 2, Okida. Number 4, Tyson Martin. Number 5, Luke Kroll. Number 9, Joel Russell. Number 10, Brad England. Number 11, Cody Mancaro. 15, Archie McGregor. 17, Leonard Atterwell. 21, Alfie Kendall. And number 22, James King. Substitutes for number 7, David Russell. Number 8, Yuki Morita. 13, Harry Groves. 18, Daniel Diaz. 19, Tanae Prince. And number 20 is Ollie Reed. Coach is Alex Morrison. The lineup for Peninsula Power tonight: number 1, Jordan Purcell. Number 2, Reece Gray. Number 4, Jason Hitchcock. Number 5, Joshua Phelps. Number 6, Michael McGowan. Number 7, Kane Gibbs. Number 9, Rishi Mirazawa. Number 10, Nia Joseph. Number 18, Reece Casino. 21, Ethan Kodak. And number 24, Conor McKenzie. Substitute for number 3, Blake State. Number 8, Josh Woolley. Number 13, Jason Maloney. Number 15, Nancy Lalo. 17, Daniel Driver. And 22, Solomon Rob Mary. Coach is Aaron Phelps. Very big welcome to our Power Juniors here this evening. And we'll be escorting the players out on the park. This is round 11 of the National Premier League Queensland competition, and the Peninsula Power and the Gold Coast Knights. Let's sort it out by our power junior team.
As we hit the midway point of the 2026 NPL Queensland season, the jostling for positions at the top of the table continues, and we have a pair of top four contenders facing off under the Friday night lights. Hello everyone and welcome to AJ Kelly Park for this round 11 clash between Penn Power and Gold Coast Knights. James Coughlin here to bring you all the action on FQTV. I'm very pleased to have your company. For Penn Power, they could finish the weekend on top of the ladder and in prime position for their first piece of silverware in 5 years as we enter the second half of the schedule, if results go their way tonight. Meanwhile, Knights are a point outside of the top four with a game in hand, but a win here could vault them over the Idle Easts and also tonight's opponents. Let's run through the lineups very briefly as we prepare for kickoff. For Penn Power, the goalkeeper Jordan Thurtell, 2 Reese Gray, 4 Joseph Hitchcock, 5 Josh Phelps, 6 Michael McGowan, 7 Kane Gibbs, 9 Hiroshi Miyazawa, 10 Naya Joseph, 18 Reese Messina, 21 Ethan Kovac and 24 Connor McKenzie. Unchanged from last week's win over City. And Josh Woolley returns from suspension onto the bench. As for the visitors, Gold Coast Knights are coached by Alex Morrison. Goalkeeper Seb Arans, 3 Ku Ikeda, 4 Tyson Martin, 6 Luke Kroll, 9 Joel Russell, 10 Braden Inman, 11 Cody Nancaro, 17 Leonard Attewell, 21 Alfie Kemble, and 22 Max King. Also 15, late inclusion Archie McGregor. 2 changes from last week's epic comeback over the Brisbane Roar B-side. Shelford Day is suspended, Daniel Diaz to the bench, and McGregor and Campbell come into the starting 11. And we are underway. It is Penn Power kicking from left to right on your screen. We are underway. Our referee for tonight's game is Jack Powers. He'll be assisted by Ellis Connell and Zakia Sebahutu. The 4th official is Nick Mackay. And a solid challenge straight off the bat from Martin. And that is going to be an early free kick. See what the replay has to show us. Bundled over Kane Gibbs. Ready for the free kick now to be driven in by the right foot of Reese Gray. It's a low ball and fall for Kovac, and his early effort is fired high and over the bar. Just drifting into space with the back of that set piece and has caught the ball on the hop. The goal kick is taken quickly and quickly back at the feet of Power as Messina goes right again for Gray and switch over that fullback. Wing-back duo of Gray and Kovac has been unbelievably effective for Penn Power, and here is Gray with a driving strike, and both wide players with early range finders as Power are off to a fast start. Pressure applied, almost producing early dividends. throw-in goes the home side's way. Luke Kroll. Influential player for Knights in his second season with the club now, but he's with Nankaro. To the fast footwork, and he'll drive it goalwards. In on the surface there was Messina, but beaten to the ball, and here is Martin. About a shot perhaps wide before, I believe is McGregor looking to cut back and take the strike on. Just confirming numbers for Knights. I believe the number 5 will be Archie McGregor. Kroll in his traditional number 6. Strong work by McGregor. He's listed him 15 on the team sheet. So process of elimination. There he goes again. Inman goes wide. Nankaro is too long on the strike, allowing Kovac to come over in cover. With their first proper sighting of goal. Delivery with Kemble making a nuisance of himself around Thurtell. It's a 6-yard box, headed away by Kovac. And it just wouldn't sit for him, the captain of Knights, to take the strike on. Allowed to run behind. This was meant to be one of 3 fixtures taking place this evening. The East's Wolves game fell victim to the weather. It is very wet underfoot. AJ Kelly Park by the correspondents on the sideline, or on the deck at this point now. It is a playable pitch, past the pre-game pitch inspection from Mr. Powers, the referee. It skids off that surface for McGregor, heavily involved early, trying to get inside, but no way through. Gray on the first attempt, but clever work. Wins the free kick. That is going to be a fascinating battle all night long, as McGregor tried to go through and Gray held strong, but was just a bit late on the challenge on the follow-up. And does he fancy a strike from this range? Hotel enough to the centre of the goal. Getting enough bend on it, he might sneak it in at the near post or just straight into the head of Kroll. So we do have one other match in action tonight. It is Nudgee Mission Reserve. I believe, anyway, is Brisbane Roar B hosting Lions. That one is locked up at 0-0. 25 minutes in. That one kicked off 15 minutes before this fixture. Both sides will be keeping a very close eye on that scoreline. As Joseph looking to put the pressure on her runs, but some fancy footwork from the Knights shot stopper. It is very tight at the top of the NPL Queensland ladder. This is the end of the first half of the schedule. The right results, both sides could go quite a way up the table, and it's out wide on the cutback for the spot, but no one was there for Knights, allowing Power to clear it away, but some good fortune out wide so far. There might be a little bit of drizzle coming down. The wind in the effects mic. That is a free kick for Penn Power. There's a heavy band of rain that could may fizz out before it properly reaches the Peninsula. Martin in a heavy coming together, but well, that is a strong challenge from Phelps and towards the back post. It's all a bit chaotic, and there is going to be a yellow card shown to Phelps for the late challenge. Let's just go back to the replay because bodies were flying in. Phelps a little bit late. Confusion taking place while we were in replay. Knights perhaps might have thought that they were the recipient of a free kick. Instead it is the throw in. Gator going for the back heel. Just his second yellow card of the season. And despite the appeals from Knights, no free kick is given. Well, there was one for offside, going the opposite direction. And Mitch Hoare has just given Lions the lead against Roar B. Before the half-hour mark in that one. Rain is coming down quite heavily with that match. Too much on that pass. Heavy pressure on Ikeda. No avail as that is allowed to go behind. Finding Kovac for Hitchcock. He's out now. Russell holding it out, and ball wouldn't cooperate for him there. Driven pass out wide, finding Adewell on the overlap. Just cannot find the space for the cross, Leonard Adewell. Physicality early on in this match as Joseph happy with the awarding of the free kick. And you can see why. Campbell's having a grab of the Pen Power crest. Does sound quite strong. Camera position. Oh, Miyazawa fizzes it in from range and was hit very sweetly, just not quite in the right direction. Second ball has produced a couple of chances already for Power. Kovac early on. Gray, another strike, and Miyazawa one you just saw on the screen. Gibbs forward for Miyazawa as he tries to curl it through for Joseph. Not enough curl on that one. Slipped as he tried to close down Martin, but a wasteful ball. Tyson Martin is unpunished by Power as they give it back quickly. Inman to link up with Russell. McGregor with something to chase if that one will cooperate. Miyazawa is in for Gibbs, and he's dispossessed by Kroll. Power and strength winning out on that occasion, and Martin with the weighted ball through, finding McGregor, driving towards the edge of the box, lofted towards the back post, eventually reaches Nankaro, and he will take the corner off Nankaro, off McKenzie, as McGowan just having some words with his teammates, potentially Joseph. Indicator is just calling for the ball. Hemble and Joel Russell making a nuisance of themselves. It's very close to the goal, and so close it goes over the crossbar, so no real threat for Thurtell to deal with. And as Joseph managed to stay on side, can he keep that one in? Well, the answer is yes to the second question, but not the first. Penn Power, after a shock loss to Brisbane Roar B a few weeks ago, starting to pick up some form. Won their last 2 matches, including victory in the Kappa Queensland Cup, 4-0 over Newmarket. And last week, a convincing 4-1 victory at Brisbane City. Gray. The pressure on as he's got to track back as there goes McGregor towards the byline as he'll put it in low, no way through. McGowan, and heavy collision with the fence for a couple of players. Continues Gray back to his feet and is on his bike again, and all that sit up for Miyazawa. Aran's a long way out and will play for touch. A warning for Phelps from the people on the bench. Told where to take the throw in. This is arm wrestle. AJ Kelly Park continues. You're watching round 11 of the NPL men's competition. James Coughlin in commentary. The action in this battle between top 4 contenders. Attawell able to take that away from the onrushing Kovac. Trying to go around and past the Coast Knights right back. Joining from the Brisbane Roar youth ranks. 31 appearances in NPL for the youngster. McGowan taking on a strike. He's got goal-scoring form of late. How deep Knights are sitting now. Just about everyone back. Russell eventually coming forward to put an iota of pressure on the back line. Find space, and that one was asking a little bit too much of Miyazawa. last touch there was off Gray, apparently. Some work goes awarded from Gibbs, but it's still there for Power as Joseph tracking back and tries to get it through for Kovac, but Attewell recovered exceptionally well. Looks like the Raw have just equalised out at Nudgee. Judging by the hairstyle of the goal scorer, it may well be Jordan Lawton. 25 minutes played at AJ Kelly and not a whole lot to report. Half chances for Power. A whole lot of work for Thurtell so far. Gray brings it around beautifully, and Miyazawa can only drill it off Kroll. Coming up tomorrow, City Olympic at 6 p.m, Rochdale Magic at 6:15, and Gold Coast United Brisbane City at 6:30. That's on the men's side of things. Long throw in the box, and Phelps has a hopeful strike that drifted harmlessly high and wide. Did enough on that occasion. And Gray getting the better of that battle with McGregor. Martin for the diagonal out for Nankaro, but avail on that occasion. Goes inside Gibbs in a bit of space, advantage for Power, and be putting it to good use with the deflected strike, and oh, it's off the crossbar, so close to the opener. Aaron's got his bearings all wrong there, and it was almost caught out in the worst possible way. Hitchcock dawdling through the midfield, and footing is proving to be a bit tricky. It does look quite good, the pitch, considering the amount of rain we've had this week, but through it goes, and it's a wide open goal. Messina from close range, Penn Power have the breakthrough. And it was all a little bit calamitous at the back. Arons came for it and couldn't take it cleanly, allowing Reece Messina to get his second of the season. It was definitely not Miyazawa who scored.
Peninsula Power 1, Gold Coast 9-0.
As Messina opens the scoring here, and Wonder if that will open the game up a little bit more. Here is the goal scorer. See, between the two sides, Power have looked the more likely to score, and firstly, that is the second time in succession that Seb Arans has been just caught out with his positioning. The deflected cross before that hit the crossbar. That took a touch off Gray's forward, which it did. Bounce, it's met by Russell. The man goes wide, and Nancaro can fashion an angle for a shot. Off the left foot he does. And it is off target, goal kick. So he was not overly happy about something after that strike. Turning around and asking a question. I've had something to do with the initial headed challenge for the ball. Miyazawa plays it through, and he played it through to someone in an offside position. I think it was Gibbs. Joseph, who started the move, getting the ball back, and he'll play a beautiful ball out wide. It's found Kovac with a head of steam going into the box. Kovac with the shot, and it's fumbled by Arans, and so close to a second for Power. And Seb Arans, just enough. Thank the unofficial counter in the stands as Arans had the ball in his hand. King just bundles Miyazawa off the ball. Signing did something that warranted an advantage for Knights, which they happily took. The attempted pass was cut out, and it will corkscrew out. We have approximately 32 minutes played here. Will that cross the byline? It does. Mackenzie forward as he made ahead of Kovac, and he skips past Adderwell, and he is dragged down. No free kick on that occasion. Not enough contact perhaps from Adderwell, in the opinion of the referee. and he was cleaned out very, very late. It is going to be just a warning for Hitchcock. Cleaned out the former A-League regular. Spent some time with the Raw. Adderwold will take the free kick when he can find an option, which he does in the form of Russell. And then Cara tries to get in behind. That was well read by Hitchcock. Blocked well by Gibbs, and he had body position on King. And that was a check from Adderwell. Adderwell is going to get a talking to. The first and final warning, perhaps. What are we doing now? Love to tell you what was happening there, but it was all off screen. I can tell you that Power are on the attack now, and just couldn't get on the end of that return pass. For Campbell. Campbell making his 24th senior appearance for Knights. His third season with the first team. Academy Products getting a chance. And not that Adam, but Decatur lost out there in that physical battle with Phelps. But the Knights fullback was offside. So play on. Under 10 minutes of normal time remaining in the first half. Reece Messina's 28th minute goal is what separates these two sides. And man, with the late shoulder on Hitchcock, possibly the square up for the late lunge earlier. Few battles to keep an eye on across the park. Two sides that know each other very well. This is the 21st meeting in the NPL, FQPL era between the two. It's fair to say both have gone through their respective evolutions over the last few years. Kovac asking for the return pass as he's able to get in behind, looking for the cutback to Joseph, and only play it off his teammate King. You can see just what Kovac has done so well all season long with those clever little 1-2s, catching defenders napping. Adderwell rises highest to meet that corner and clear it away, but Adderwell just crunches into Kovac. And Joseph on the volley, not a whole lot of power on it. And this is looming as a tough challenge for Jack Powers and his officiating crew. Certainly a lot for them to keep track of on and off the ball from both sides. No further punishment for Adderwell. And Phelps sizing up their options. Pass finds the feet of Martin, and now McGregor on the turn, gets it to Russell. McGregor has stolen a run in behind, squares it, and it's there to be turned in, but no luck. As Nancaro was denied by the lunging challenge of, I believe, McKenzie. Clever work from Russell and McGregor in the build-up, but how did that not at least result in a shot on target? The frustration from Knights is evident, as that was their best chance of the first half. 40 minutes on the clock here at AJ Kelly Park, still 1-0 to Penn Power. Looks like it might have left a mark on a Power player going through, which might have been Kovac. Kovac picked up a knock a couple of weeks ago, which was feared to be serious in the moment, but thankfully he was able to recover, and those fears were unfounded. Does not look comfortable after that collision. Still hobbling back into position. Knights, unsurprisingly, will go down that channel where Kovac would normally be. Inman has made a run in behind, and no luck on the tight angle, and very well defended by Phelps to prevent the corner and play it away for a throw-in. Well-weighted pass. No handball is the decision there. Too close, perhaps. And Adderwell get there in time, and the header was on from McGregor, but he just couldn't get it goalwards. And Knights are starting to gain a foothold in the closing minutes of the first half. Just enough pressure was applied by Phelps. Martin looking to continue the urgency with the press, and Cater getting it back. Martin just couldn't get the traction. The follow up, and they could be caught out. That was great. Slipped. Fumble there from Arantz. He has not looked overly comfortable or convincing so far. And Russell in space, able to measure that past Nancaro, deflected and behind for another Gold Coast Knights corner. 2.5 minutes of normal time remaining. There we go. The scoreboard is back. Knights desperately chase an equaliser late on in this first half. Time to deliver it in towards the near post, punched at by Thurtell. through Phelps on that occasion. Martin switches it over to the right. Kemble stepping forward. Mackenzie does just enough to put off Russell, or did he? And tight angle, tries to square it. McGregor can't get onto the end of it. Now into stoppage time. We have a minute or two to be added on. Led by the veteran McGowan. Gibbs riding through a pair of challenges and wasn't quite where Gibbs was expecting him to be. And his last touch off Nankaro. So it will be a power throw in. Patient approach for Penn Power. I think we'll just be happy to go into the break at 1-0 up. Do they have one final flourish up their sleeve? Might have shaken off that knock. Heavy touch from Phelps, and it could break now for Martin. He's stepping through, beats a couple of defenders. Martin, no room for the shot, and has to get it back to Russell. Trying to work his way around, and McGowan, so strong, so smart at the back. All the way through, and you do wonder how Knights couldn't get a shot away. Will this be the last action of a tight first half, and well claimed by Thurtell before McGregor could run onto it. Again with another big interception. And he goes straight through Phelps. Doesn't get out muscled by all that many people. And that will do it for a tense first half here at AJ Kelly Park. Reece Messina's goal is all that separates the two sides. Penn Power 1, Gold Coast Knights 0. We're going to step away and take a break and be back with the second half after these messages.
excellence? Is it measured in likes, bottom lines, or the impact we make around us? The things we build, the students we inspire, the care we give. At CQ University, we recognise all kinds of excellence. We combine contemporary courses with more choices and real support to empower you to create the success that means more to you. Be with CQU.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Future game is changing, and so it's really important for us to understand that we're not developing players for the here and now, it's for the future.
It's extremely important to have an identity as a state. There's some key characteristics that we identified as being really important to Queensland players. The first one is creative, which refers to a player's technical ability, their base level technique and their X factor qualities. Second is courageous, how players influence the game, their levels of effort, their absolute desire displayed on the pitch. And then there's competitive, so their winning mentality, and that's got nothing to do with winning games. And that's a never say die effort, which is a hallmark of Queensland players in the past. It's something we want to continue to preserve.
That sort of frames everything we look for in a Queensland player. It's really important for every fan of every club, for every member, for every player to understand what it means to be a Queenslander, lean into the nature of the Queensland spirit. I think this is the most exciting time for youth development in a long time in Australia. We've seen so many young Queenslanders move on to bigger and better things. We've seen so much national team representation, and we've seen a massive shift in terms of the focus on youth development in a professional sort of setting within the A-Leagues. So if you're a young Queenslander, it's our job at Football Queensland to ensure that we're giving every opportunity to players to reach that stage and support talent wherever it may be to reach the higher echelons of the game.
I think football was always my thing, yeah. I just loved it. I love being a part of the team and I love winning. I played for Warriors in Townsville and it was really good and I learnt a lot and I felt like I was just having fun. I was really nervous at first because I'd played against these girls all growing up. Like I'd always been in the Townsville team, they'd been in the Metro teams, and I was really nervous because I didn't know whether I was good enough or whether I was just like overreaching. With the right support and the right coaching and the right programs to be identified, like carnivals, you can definitely get spotted and you can do it. From there, it's just how much you want it, really. The Queensland State Team program has helped me believe in myself because a lot of the time when I don't believe in myself I don't perform as well, and that's probably what's let me down. Off the field, I'd say just like becoming a better person and more mature and friendly and outgoing, and I feel like helps me bring me out of my shell, I guess, yeah. I feel really, really grateful and really honoured that I've been selected and that I've been seen and identified to be good enough to play, just to have the opportunity to play in front of national team coaches, and I just feel like super confident, super eager. It's really good to see my kind of progression from not making it at all to making it. The Queensland State Team program can really help push you into the A-League teams, the Premier League teams, the Matildas representing your country, and that's something that I aspire to do. I think just the level of coaching and the intensity and playing in a better team definitely makes you a better player, and you kind of understand what you have to do to get to that level, and it's, yeah, really good.
How do I feel this time? One straight off.
Welcome back to the second half, round 11, the National Premier League Queensland competition. Peninsula Power 1 leading the Gold Coast Knights 0.
45 minutes played, 45 minutes to go in this NPL round 11 clash. Coming to you from AJ Kelly Park, Penn Power 1-0 leaders over Gold Coast Knights. James Coughlin bringing you all the action on FQTV. Sides have reset, had a break. And there are the match stats from the first half. 3 shots on targets for Penn Power. And for Gold Coast Knights. And despite a number of fiery moments, and we could have a half-time sub taking place. Just confirm that momentarily. And I can confirm that it is Josh Woolley coming on, and he has replaced Ethan Kovac, which would be the biggest surprise given Kovac's injury in the first half.
Substitution for Peninsula Power number 21, Ethan Kovac, replaced by number 8, Josh Woolley.
Josh Woolley back after serving a suspension following his his red card against the Brisbane Roar B side, who are also in action right now, and they have just fallen behind against Lions. I'll give you 3 guesses on who scored, and the first 2 don't count. It was Alex Fechner. Right, back to the action at hand. Reece Messina's goal is what separates these 2 sides. Overlap and run. Does he have a target in the box to aim for as he goes around Mackenzie? It will be a corner with the power defender in the last touch. The corner coming up. Ikeda. Put it into that 6-yard box again. Turtel got enough on that punch. Supported the clearance from, I believe, Miyazawa. See, it's still very, very wet underfoot. The surface does look impressive, but plenty of rain underfoot. Could well be a night for those sorts of deliveries from Josh Woolley. Carroll skips past Hitchcock, but his pass is well behind Russell. Stuck a boot out and cut that pass out. Martin looking to keep it moving. McGregor going out wide. The 23's player making his first NPL start. Gray, who was busy in that first half and will likely be busy again in the second stanza. Messina clearly disagrees with that decision. A couple of notable absences for both sides tonight. Lundy still out with that injury he suffered. Return date is unknown. What is known is Shelford Deus. He is suspended after accumulating 5 yellow cards. He has been deputising at centre back. He's played pretty much everywhere in his career. Spot is taken by Alfie Kemble. With the news coming out in recent days, Austin Ludwig leaving the Brisbane Roar. I wonder if that right-sided centre-back spot will be filled by their former captain. Will he make the return to the Croatian Sports Centre? Knights to play their way of their own end, and did Nankara keep that in? Well, he did enough. Hitchcock. Over for Woolley. Cena and Power again, just enjoying another extended spell of possession. Here's wide. And Phelps with his pocket picked, and now Knights looking to break on the counter. It's Inman with support out to his right, tries to get it to Russell, but the pitch just holding the ball up, and he couldn't get the power on that pass. And Mackenzie muscling Inman, but he gives it straight back to Russell. Physicality in that first half. Passing radars, not quite finding their targets tonight. The pictures don't do it justice of how wet that surface would be, how heavy it is. It's clearly impacting the ability to play the ball on the ground. And it's through for Veldemariam, well saved. And the block was made there by, I believe, Phelps. Either way, work to deny Martin. It's perhaps a little bit close to the goal for his preference. We've seen him do twice this season already. He's in the 6-yard box again, just looking to crowd it out, and header again by McGregor, but couldn't get clean contact on it. Behind it goes for a goal kick. Powell's happy to take the patient approach. A little bit of a mix-up at the back. So Knights getting the ball. Now Russell escapes Mackenzie. Through it goes in. And on the turn, his shot is blocked away. McGregor keeps it in. Still there for Knights. Akeda. Watched very closely by Gibbs. Strong work by Kane Gibbs. He's closing in on 100 appearances for Penn Power. Him in the low 90s at the moment. driving ball can only find the foot of Gray, and the Knights have to reset all the way back on halfway. Max King. Gray winning it back, trying to get it to Miyazawa. He is dispossessed. Miyazawa has been very active tonight, but has been muscled off the ball a couple of times. This is a game for speed and finesse on either side. Joseph working with the advantage. Out it goes to Hitchcock. Checked across on the left, puts it in on the right, and deflection will take it through to Kroll. Russell position on McKenzie, and now he's got to try and escape the power defender. Leaves it now for McGregor, dribbling into the box, and well, that brick wall, it was in fact Phelps. Well-timed challenge for a player on a yellow card as well. Very smartly done. And now back the other end for Miyazawa. No, Hitchcock about the shot from range, and skidding through to Arand, who had a few nervy moments in the first half, but did take that one clearly. Didn't go out, instead to play it quickly. Measure the cross and left it a little bit short for Kroll. McGregor straight past his first man, and Phelps just bundles him out of the way. There have been plenty of appeals both ways for fouls tonight, but Powers is happy to let the boys play tonight. And a few advantages as well. Let's try and keep this game flowing as we close in on the hour mark. This is the 21st meeting between Penn Power and Knights. And remarkably, Power have won 7 of those games. 6 have come here at AJ Kelly Park. The 6 of the 8 meetings, in fact, at this venue have gone the way of the boys in blue. As it stands, this one could be the same. Man, looking to get on the break, finding Russell in the centre circle. He's got 2 options in front of him. He'll move to his right. And Kara didn't fancy taking that one on himself. Now Knights recycling. Split the difference between Russell and Nankaro. I wonder how long before Alex Morrison might go to his bench for Knights, as they'll and find a way back into this match. Last week, David Russell came on after the 55th minute. Joseph finding himself in plenty of space, and that was not far away. Oh, Joseph doing very, very close. Yeah, striker who was watched incredibly closely, Joseph, with his 6 NPL goals for Penn Power. So his 26 league goals. Barely 2 full calendar years for Joseph. Soon to be 2 full calendar years. Actually has him 7th in league goals for Penn Power since they entered the FQ pyramid, and well, that would have been a spectacular finish if he was onside. And even from this angle, that was one of the easier decisions for the assistant referee on the far side. And Knights to way back into it again, testing Nankaro. But he does step up very well. And through it goes Joseph with the quick fire strike, and lands down well for another strong save. Kroll just grabbing his leg there, one to watch perhaps. Misplaced passes all around. These Knights are preparing to make a change, and Hitman was tackled perfectly by Phelps. Forget the fact he was on a yellow card. If he didn't get that one right, that would have been a very strong case for a denial of goal scoring opportunity. But Phelps, to his credit, would have gotten that one timed any better. Looking for the return ball. It set up perfectly. And, oh, that is a heavy tackle there, and that is going to be a yellow card showing to Gray. Just that little bit too late in the tackle. Change for Knights is Nankaro coming off. And he will be replaced by, love a drum roll sound effect here. He will be replaced by a teammate. teammate's name is David Russell.
Gold code 9. Number 11, Toby Caro, replaced number 7, David Russell.
We've got Joel and David Russell on the pitch now. Surprisingly, the supporters in the crowd happy with the non-award of a foul there from that coming together. And Alex Fechner has just iced the game for Lions 3-1. Well taken finish. Here is David Russell trying to get the better of McGowan, and it's kicked off strongly, and it is a corner, and well, a whole lot of protesting that decision. That's because overly malicious there. Woolley just trying to jump over the top. There's the set piece free header, and another one for Knights. It's McGregor, and he just cannot direct it goalwards. Knights with no shortage of chances. It was a tough position for the header. Just get the angle on it. Miyazawa. Inside for Gibbs. Miyazawa. Deflection. Kemble. Hear the call for the ball from Arans. And Knights will find themselves back under pressure, which is relieved by that tackle from King. And he went for the spectacular pass to no avail. Back to goal, and it could set up well here. Great save, and on the follow-up, denied with the block from Attewell. Still alive for Power. And a great chance for the home side to double their advantage goes begging. Substitute David Russell. Most of the second half last week. The action for Knights was confined to the final 10 minutes. Joel Russell, Yuto Morita and Brad Inman with the 3 goals to produce a miracle comeback. Despite the appeals, that is going to be a yellow card for Gibbs, as he talked himself into that booking. I felt like there was a foul there from King. 3 power players into the book. As Gibbs joins Gray and Phelps. And Joseph offside. Crackdown on player dissent this season. Oh, that is an ugly, ugly challenge, and McGregor is going to become the first Knights player shown a card, and there is some concern now. As Phelps is down. McGregor will pick up that yellow card, and we'll have a delay here as Phelps receives the necessary treatment. Concern is being shown, and Phelps is back up on his feet now, getting checked over. Looks like he's okay as McGregor comes over for the apology, which Phelps accepts. And it goes for a goal kick. So, time to reset, 20 minutes to go. Penn Power still 1-0 up over Gold Coast Knights. Reece Messina, the goal scorer. As Power are chasing a 7th home win in 9 attempts over Knights. Heavy pitch might just be producing some heavy legs as Mackenzie is down, stretching out those calves. Looks like Alex Morrison is preparing his subs. And one of those subs is McGregor is off. Just confirm that change. Is that Marita? And Luke Kroll is definitely not substituted. Is still on the pitch there in number 6. Official team sheet, Kroll is listed as wearing number 5 and McGregor was wearing 15, so perhaps that's where the confusion has arisen. David Russell got his head to the ball first, but Power able to clear their lines and will thump it back down to Arans. Marita was the player brought in. So one sub window left as it's clipped up, and oh, it is just not Gold Coast Knights Knight in front of goal as Joel Russell, you would have expected him to at least force a save there. And it worked from Adderwell. He won't have many better chances. Russell left to rue that opportunity, and McKenzie stretching out those calves before he has gone down again. The heavy pitch will remain a big talking point. Escaping the rain we've had in the last week, but perhaps it might be starting to claim some victims. So just a reminder, coming up tomorrow in the NPL men's, Moreton City Olympic at 6 p.m, as Moreton City will look to go top of the table again after Lions. And if this scoreline hold, Penn Power will leapfrog them for at least 22 hours. Rochdale Magic, 6:15 p.m. kickoff, and then Gold Coast United Brisbane City at 6:30. I'll be back on FQTV on the NPL women's side of things to take in the Gold Coast Knights and Sunshine Coast Wanderers match. That one's kicking off at 5 p.m. Feel free to tune in. As the Knights women rediscovered their scoring touch during the week in a very big way. 5-0 victors over Gold Coast United in their catch-up match, the postponed Anzac Day derby. One that was on the men's side of it, still waiting the catch-up to be rescheduled. With a handful of the jersey, and it's called a play on. Gibbs too pleased with that decision, but wants to play on and took his way into another booking. And McGowan down Russell on the halfway line. Well, inside Gray has shifted over to that left back role. Over to the right. Now Martin driving forward and out to Cater. Gray again there with the necessary header away. Adderwell. A catch on the face. It was not on purpose, the opinion of Powers. Didn't look overly malicious. Off that replay. And perhaps with Gibbs getting a little bit heated, he is withdrawn. Onto Ale, come on. Youngster making his 38th senior appearance. Deflected, falls for Russell, but he's got his back to goal and just couldn't get enough on the pass to tee up Martin, who is really lining up that strike. Now Joseph, does he look to go himself? Instead, he'll put it out wide for Miyazawa, cutting back, takes a strike. And it's caught Herans, who has looked much more assured in this second half. The 20-year-old. And oh, that is a good sign. Is that Joel Russell, who has gone down? His brother opting to play on. And what is going on? There was see Joel Russell has gone down. There is an accusation of a punch there on Joel Russell. I have to admit, I didn't see it live and missed it on the replay. I'm just trying to bring it up in the booth here. See what I can do while he is receiving treatment. So I've got it up on my screen here in the booth, and it was definitely not a punch from McGowan. It, like at worst, a shoulder charge. So he just tried to check the run of Joel Russell. Step towards the Knights striker, but he's back up on his feet now. He's still looking very woozy, Russell, and he's helped off now by the physio and helped off, so that will surely be the end of the night for Joel Russell. So play will resume as this match has had a few flashpoints. As Daniel Diaz comes on for the Joel Russell. And Joseph again offside.
For the Gold Coast Knights, number 9, Joel Russell. Coached by number 18, Daniel Diaz.
Free kick now for Knights on that far side as Morita was caught. They pulled him down, and now a chance for Knights to strike back from this set piece. McGowan with a very blunt direction for Gray. A driven ball again, can't get past the first man. Game means to both sides as Ale scuffs his attempted clearance and it falls for man, David Russell on the ball. To goal and he passed it straight to Gray, who will just thump it long. Now Joseph has a one-on-one with King, driving towards the goal. Nia Joseph, and he goes straight through to Messina, and a beautiful tackle to deny him what would have surely been the sealing goal. He was the one tracking back for Knights, but Max King is now hobbling away. Right. Start showing a little bit more desperation. Goes straight across the face of goal. To link up with Adderwell. Time to aim for Tyson Martin. Gets it to Russell, and he is issued by Phelps and cannot direct that one goalwards. He was clipped, but Russell, to his credit, did pull out of that challenge to avoid any heavy contact. Hitchcock lunging in, full-blooded. Patch and King, and oh, that was so close again for power from range. Let's just see that sequence again. And Joseph looking to channel his inner Martin, seeing Aaron's a long way off his line. And it struck the outside frame of the goal. And at last viewing, in that challenge of King and Hitchcock were down, but since players resumed, they're back up on their feet. Adderwell clipped by Joseph. Adderwell encouraged to run on with the ball. Support out wide. Watched closely by Miyazawa. Kroll into the box and picking out Morita. Japanese attacker who's filling in at striker. Now Thurtell will happily take every second available to him. So he gets the hurry up. From David Russell. Joseph, will the flag go up or stay inside this time? Joseph knowing the corner is not the worst outcome for Penn Power at this stage, so still holding on to that 1-0 lead. Take his time. Driving. Always met post by Messina. Oh, really skips past Adderwell. Holds it up at the back post, and despite the appeals of Hitchcock. In the corner, and the goal kick is taken quickly out wide for Ikeda. Campbell with a tired first touch. Now he's got to try and get back into position as McGowan steps out looking to start an attack. Does just keep going, doesn't he? Michael McGowan. He's been on 100 NPL appearances since joining Power. This will be his 96th. And we'll take a few more seconds off the clock with the substitutions. Valdemariam.
Substitution, 14 for power number 4, goes to Hitchcock, replaced by number 22, Solomon Valdemariam.
Oh, there we go. Big body to add to the mix, and Kemble with a frustrated shove. And doesn't that sum up the evening for Gold Coast Knights? Now Power, can they put this game to bed? They get it back to Kroll, who dig into the bag of tricks to try and get that pass away, but Power back defending in numbers. Ale to the box, dispossessed by Morita. Okada, how much does he have left in the tank? Oh, enough to get that pass to it. An offside Inman. And doesn't McGowan love that? 21st minute, and he's celebrating that like it was a header on goal. Right, 6.5 minutes still to play though, with the lengthy break for the hit injury suffered by Joel Russell. Pulled off the late show last week night, so they got one in store again. Not if Reese Gray has anything to do with it. Joseph collected kick. Here, Craig Friggle in the background, praising the efforts of Joseph, and it's actually his work that makes this pitch playable tonight. Optimistic shout there from Knights. From Power, I beg your pardon. Hoping for the handball there against Woolley. Not heated. Still time to go. And that was somehow let go. I'm genuinely stunned at that one. McKenzie looked like he collected the leg of Russell, but quite a lot has been let go this evening. Both directions before conspiracy. Miyazawa making the run into the box. Joseph lofted in and continues his strong second half, taking that one cleanly. Diaz. Going for Martin, and a heavy touch, and it's all blue jerseys around him. Jersey tried it once from halfway. He had a look there. First of those balls all night long. And subs coming on. Process of elimination. It will be the defensive duo of Slade Stokes and Danny Driver. Cena off. Pitch now, and Gray looking to seal it. Beautiful ball through. It's Woolley. It's 2. It's 3 points for Power. And Gray measured that through ball perfectly. And Power will knock off Gold Coast Knights. And at least temporarily join Knights at the summit of the NPL Queensland competition. Welcome back to the team, Josh Woolley. The balance of play, certainly not an unfair result. Knights had a couple of chances, but just couldn't find their way to direct them on target. Both of these sides will be in action next weekend. Penn Power will be hosting Magic United next Saturday. Inman from range, and it's deflected behind. In the next minute and a half, it's going to at least try and make this interesting. Swinging delivery, punched away by Thurtell. He is chasing that clean sheet. It's another corner, as it so happens. And just to see, ground announcer was saying they're taking on Moggle FC in the Kappa Queensland Cup Wednesday night. They've knocked off Narang 4-0 and Newmarket 4-0. Well positioned for a return to the Hahn Australia Cup national stage. Penn Power. Another wide open header. It's time for Marita as he just tried to set up a teammate. Thurtell will launch it long. And Veldemariam on the turn will try and get the shot away. Stokes. One up here is Veldemariam. So adept at holding that ball up. First touch for Miyazawa. Can they add a little bit more icing on the cake? It's Gray, and it's over the crossbar. It won't matter though. 2-0 to Penn Power, and another 3 points will move them to 7 wins, 2 draws, and 2 defeats on the season. Gold Coast Knights will drop to 5 wins, 2 draws, and 3 defeats. So we'll have that game in hand. Reece Messina and Josh Woolley, the goal scorers. I'll be back tomorrow for NPL women's action between Gold Coast Knights and Sunshine Coast Wanderers. But for now, I'm James Coughlin. Thank you very much for your company. Good night.
Anybody call. To get by the match, they fight for one and all. I saw a mate the other day. He said to me, who are they? So I told him the team on the up. They're not famous, Peninsula now. We are the greatest football club you've ever seen. From rival clubs to champions of the Queensland state. Together this selection is what makes us great. So join in the chorus and sing it again. Nothing would stop us, we never give in. The feeling's in full voice, the wheels are in. This is our song and we sing when we win. I saw our mate the other day. He said to me, who are they? So I told him the team on the out. They're the famous Peninsula now. I saw